Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur Darkchylde. I'm a player with autism, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, we met with the Sylves tribe and tried earning their trust by doing a few tasks for them on behalf of the Serpent group and the Scions. That way we can prevent any of the primals from being summoned from them. And as you can see in the top left hand corner, there is still a quest with the Sylves that we still have to do. That is called Spirited Away. So, let's head over to the Hawthorne Hut and see what they need for us to do. Also, since last time, I took the time to level up my character to level 59, almost to an even 60, which I'll probably get to as we progress the story. And I also brought up her rank in the Serpents to Second Serpent Lieutenant, which is the highest rank I can get for the moment anyway. I was trying to go for Captain, but there are a few requirements that need to be done before I can get that one. So Lieutenant will have to do. Now, let us go see what the Sylves need us to do next. I'm pretty much a high enough level where these triangle-labeled enemies will leave me alone. I should probably take care of this fate. Why not? Let's take care of it. This should be quick. Just gotta go to the entrance of the town. I can keep all these gnats away. Two more to go. There we go. Heal myself up there. Rid of the log window. Alright, let's continue on with the story. This one must ask his kind one's forgiveness. This one made promise to take kind one to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is nowhere, not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron? Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would you kind one talk to Buscaron for this one? And kind one comes back from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many kind ones, yes? This one begs kind one, please go to Gridania and ask fellow kind ones for help. Please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay, so we need to pay a visit to the Adder's Nest. Where is that? I hate that the log shows up every time I do this. Gotta teleport back to New Gridania. Okay. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare the diplomatic efforts with the Selps tribe? Their elder one's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure her, the Selps, that my serpent-eyed serpents, sharpest-eyed serpents, will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would trust you to call upon Gia Mulco at the Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Okay, I think I know where to go for that. Which means I need to go to setting 2. That way I can ride my chocobo over there. Let's make haste, Maria. And yes, chocobos can fly, but unfortunately, this chocobo cannot fly until the main story scenario is complete. A message from the commander. Lux, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay. Where to next? I gotta go down south, huh? Okay. Hey, it's Zeta and Papalymo. But we're not here to talk to them. We're here to talk to the bartender. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub in this side of... Oh? Not here to fill your belly, eh? A hunger for news, is it? Aye. Hey, there's been talk of a self lurking hereabouts, but I wouldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. The woodland scamp him all look alike. He sure of panting. He one red head and the other one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. Oh, you might even stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. Don't mind if we do. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, huh? But I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Bescaron in return? Right, then. Let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. I need you to go crackling any... No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Well, just take this tub of cold water and dose the drunkard. Her tends to do the trick. My patrons can swing grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as they turn violent, I've got to put my boot down. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes to your face. No, it's your taste. That's cold. Hold. What do you mean, no fighting? This dusk weight scum is. Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Nicely done, Maria. I'll not have any patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of the outburst is a Duskway Ellison. And there are people who shun citizens that live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwades can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Drethers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace was welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you're doing for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have another favor of my own to ask you. There's a quarren friend of mine, you see, named Tataroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across the felon in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health as best I could. He worked here as my druthans for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own. He did, but not long after her cast his lot, with the merchant and bound for Lanosa. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I know he was fond of this thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rokenberry fellow named Benzing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limzelamonza. He's known everyone of coming and goings of merchants there. Looks like I gotta go to Limzelamonza now. This way. There he is. You found your way into Hawker's Alley, friend. A quick horn? What, worked at the Drifters? Aye. Ye speak of Teleroon. Related to that Kyoroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. two of them, put in together, and we're making good coin. But old Teleroon up and left himself not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You better ask Koyo Haroon himself. Oh, he can be a tight-lipped, though. Oh, I warn ye. Best eat this chicken egg with ya. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Huh? Good to hear that old busk, though. Sounds as though he changed a bit. Just like him to be a second adventurer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that old fool.
Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not with custom? Room busy with business. Too busy for blather. Chicken egg? Kyle loves these chicken eggs. Chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for a Teleroon? Teleroon no here anymore. Her Teleroon leave Lomenza. Teleroon go look for sparklies. Now working at trading posts. Who's good trading posts? Who's forgot where trading post is. Weinberg no Teleroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kayoko Haroon, who forget things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk with Weinberg, not Haroon.
Okay. And that's a hard name to pronounce. Sorry that I butchered it. Teleroon? I have seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was heading somewhere north, by way of ferry out to aeroport. Might as well head there and see as what ye can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When ye arrive, I'd start by asking Oddlefoot. He's an old hand that knows a great deal about the many things. Alrighty then, we'll do just that. Going to Elport now, huh? For a cheap price of 40 gil. Now. There you are. Teleroon? Aye, I've seen him. That is to say, I've seen him. He took himself north, through Skull Valley, into Oakwood. Hood was looking for a place to run his fellow Quinn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of the Bronze Lake. Emeroon's trading post. Follow the road, and you're sure to find it. Hey. We have a missing sylph to find, and I'm going through a whole search quest for one person. Bronze Lake, huh? I know how to get there, but it's gonna be the long way around. Oh, there it is. And of course, there's a fate happening there that I don't want to participate in. So this time, I'm not going to. I don't need the experience for the moment. Tetaroon, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something to Telaroon. Telaroon forget this? Forget this at Druthan's? Telaroon swore would not forget earring, but never forget. Telaroon thank. Telaroon thank. Good, Beskaroon. Doing good. Good, Beskaroon. Good to Telaroon. Telaroon miss good, Beskaroon. Yeah. Good Beskaroon help Telaroon. Telaroon dead without. Oh, good Beskaroon. Must get thankies. He's many thankies. He's Telaroon make quick-horn firewater for Beskaroon. Beskaroon love firewater. You helped Eskaroon with firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers.
And I know where to get that. And can I get my Chocobo companion to help me with fighting? Yes, I can. Come on, Chobi, we got some work to do. Let's see. Coral Pup. They're in this area that I'm heading, that's in the orange on my compass. There they are. We just need to take on 3. Having my Chocobo help me will make this a quick job. There we go. Come on, Chobi.
Make firewater for Beskaroon, who bring tingly thingies Telaroon needs. You brought the thingies. He's Tetaroon, who make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Biscaroon. Tetaroon start making firewater now. How good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Tetaroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Bascaroon. Good firewater for good Bascaroon. Tell Bascaroon, who no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. Here, 1 year make best flavor. Here, Tetaroon hopes Bascaroon, who'n happy. Tetaroon gives Bascaroon thankies. Many thankies, you tell Bascaroon. Tetaroon make big shop someday. He biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. He's all thanks to good Bascaroon.
We'll be sure to tell him that. Let's see. The quickest way to him is Camp Tranquil. You've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetaroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Quickrin's firewater. So, he remembers my fondness of the drink. Does he? Why, that old... bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for 1 year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long wait. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word heard while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no land of their own. No, this was near her here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. Her more than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything you've seen. Anything to be seen. So we gotta visit these markings on our map. Okay. one area. There's another destination right there. Empire soldiers. That's 4 out of 5. One more spot to go. Alright, let's report back to the bartender. So, there was aught to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the 12 wood? First Sylphs, and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be a mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The whalers spear that her spires are everywhere. Her Imperials could never have stolen and past them all. Not in the bloody hills they could, unless someone guided them through. Someone who knows where the spies stand and when the whalers watch. A Garlean traitor. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. Oh, you know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have the identity of our suspect. There's a regular o' mine who used to dine on then soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. by chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Gallians in the forest, and I couldn't put two and two together. Couldn't help but put two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Lorensis. Last I heard, he was in the Self Shroud. Find him, Maria, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. End him if it comes to that. Looks like we got a traitor to deal with. This isn't good. But I'm all about loyalty. You change sides, you become a traitor. Can you not see that I'm on parole? Be gone! If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Oh, we have business with you, traitor. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rotation rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends! It is I, Lorensis! I am under attack! You think these can handle me? I don't think so. How? How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on parole. Patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working with for the Gallians. Get back here. You can't get away from me. And I'm going the wrong way. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rotations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it's those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So, I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for the money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. though you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Harbinger, her bitch. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe that they can challenge the power of the Garlemand? Would you need a veritable mountain of gil to find such an endeavor? To fund such an endeavor? Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swiped your hand. Hard buck. Hawking at the barracks. Hicks for a feather her bed of Garlemand, did ye? You there. Hrothgar. You stand here, old buck swish, no? Then you don't stand alone. It'll take more than money to turn me. You turn traitor because of greed. You're gonna pay for that. First I'll take out your friends, and then you. Not you. Here comes more. This map's in the way. I may be a healer, but I'm tough. Because of all the leveling I'm doing. Here come more enemies. You're all alone now, buddy. It'll take more than cure to stop us, buddy. You're outnumbered. How did it come to this? Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are her wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go back to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentis, as the fool says, thank you. I feel as though the veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Might as well report to him. And I don't have time for this fate. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word with the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand, and when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow guardians, hence the misery he'd known grown up. Trouble is, protecting Gridanians, is too big a job for one man. And he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. That it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn by the glimmer of a coin. I reckon he thought that if he could change the lot of his fellow men, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope that them at the Adders are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fate to the 12. We have other news for you, Maria. The Sylph Elder has been found. Really? It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally found our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of our missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Frixio. Oh, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solstice. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, He's like a bridge between us and them. A small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find him. There's been an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Toto Rock. Heck, here in the South Shroud. Close by the entrance of the place, he's that Fruxio was seen. But not long ago, neither. I'm afraid if you hurry, I reckon you'll find him.
Walking Ones, please help us. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio.
Whoa. Hold her chocobos. Let's take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow.
Elder went into Toto Rock, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried.
And you're right to be. The place his spirit crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap?
Elder One had no choice. Imperial Ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones must help Elder Ones. Help Elder One now!
The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. I will tend to your wounds. Yida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance.
Understood.
Maria, you go to the Thousand Maws of Toto Rack and see if that Frexio comes to no harm. Peace between man and themselves rests upon your success. Well, this is quite a pickle. But will we be able to save this Elder of the Sylphs? What happens once we do? Find out next time, and let's play Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did and would love to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring that bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays and Sundays. Until our next video, friends, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing off. Have a good night, folks.